sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
For the everlasting forest, lush as the moonlight.
Kerplunk! Flash attack!
Observe. Night falls. Be silent.
Chew on this! Look!
With one heart, we pray. Receive my...
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
This will be interesting.
Installation chamber deployed.
Ding dong water bomb!
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
Defensive mode engaged.
Flash attack!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen. Freeze!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Dodge this!
Look! A rainbow!
Cool it!
Installation chamber
Go!
Freeze! Ah!
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Kerplunk! Ding dong water bomb!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Go claw! Look! A rainbow!
Be silent. Observe.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me. Be silent. Night falls. Ow! A little too cool it.
It is time
Lash
to
it
slay
down!
our foe
Frostbite.
with
Freeze.
almighty
This calls for some
strike!
pomp and ceremony. Good lord, always forgetting your lines.
Preparing
Where
for
were
dust
we?
up.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. To dust.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
Chew on this!
Dodge this.
Ding
I
dong
dance
water
for
bomb!
you, my dear.
Cool it.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Go, Claw!
Freeze.
The
Do you fear the
symphony of
dark?
cannon fire.
One blast is quite enough. And now, a towering return to
Cool it.
form!
Oh, so sorry. Ah! Freeze.
Oh,
Defensive
no!
mode engaged.
So,
Annihilation mode.
Observe. Do you fear the
Blundering
dark?
oaf!
Be
You're
silent.
ruining the show!
Close your eyes.
Chew on this!
Observe. Be silent.
Insulation chamber deployed.
The final act is upon us!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Did it really go this way? I don't see it anywhere. Ugh, I'm so... But if I don't find it... Ah! It's gotta... Yeah, I told her, but she... If I go... Ugh. Hey, Furball! Where are you?
Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the right.
Accelerating. Accelerating. Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
To dust.
Defensive mode engaged.
Ultimatum protocol. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall
Lash
rise.
attack!
For the everlasting forest.
Have a taste of
Branch into
Irving.
song.
It's a grave situation.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. How amusing.
Defensive mode
Spare your
engaged.
energy. Running is of little.
Insulation chamber deployed.
My
My blade is all that remains.
Forest, protect.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Sometimes only the beginning. Accelerating. Accept defensive mode engaged.
Chew on this! Flash attack!
By the frost moon of old, lush as the moonlight.
Be silent. To dust.
Insulation chamber.
Your blood! Look, the rainbow!
Leave this place.
Observe. Be silent. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Defensive mode engaged.
Flash attack!
You poor lost lamb.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Insulation chamber.
Go claw! Ding
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Execution mode.
Chew on this! Cha! Lash attack!
For the everlasting forest, branch into song.
Observe, be silent. To dust.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra. Cleanup sequence initiated. Kerplunk! Look, the rainbow!
Close your eyes to dust. Night falls.
Installation chamber. Chew on this!
With one heart, we pray.
Accelerating.
combat data up. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
So, you recommend Chioria Boutique's seasonal children's clothing line? In that case, I shall place an order. Greetings, traveler. A rare opportunity. It has been some time as you are here. I believe you have already befriended. Indeed, given the environment. Then I shall leave there. Prioritize what you like, without regard to cost. I will ensure you have an ample. Oh, Sidine. Oh, I understand. Everyone has different. It is decided. Thank you both for your. Sidine, of course. And you are.
days. Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks of... it's hard to say. After all, you're the most reliable did you just then what? Paimon's never seen that...
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything to...
Who's that?
Huh. Have you...
Wait. You are familiar...
The voice from the sky, You're feeling lost now. Consider me a passerby. The prophecy. Yes.
What?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Ah, just as prophecy are the things that you...
What?
I believe that you understand. Ultimately, this...
The voice. Hey, it's you!
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively band.
Mona!
Fine, just not all Fontaine. Why, yes, I'm in full support.
That's right!
Ah, yes. About... Huh? Goodness gracious.
She said that even
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary, but I've never met.
Whoa.
Their abilities alone.
Well, it's not like
Yes, she was quite... Perhaps it is some... Traveler?
Oh, we're fine.
I see. I guess you could consider me someone who has off, but even so, perhaps that's what En was trying to I did originally think.
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go. It was worth trying to comfort, I suppose, that
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said. Hey, Traveler. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
You want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts.
Huh? Let Paimon see! The underwater... My recent attack thus didn't... So while the fortune journalist Charlotte... Charlotte took some... She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything. Ugh, seriously? We're here! Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition, only 60. It was so delicious the last time.
One slice of cake, please.
Someone showed up after. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too?
Wait,
That's right. Even
do you come here often?
usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule.
Then what if someone told...
But why would it...
Well...
Oh, the prophet. No. It's the...
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have... These 2 slices are for you.
Oh, you know Seatree?
I sure do. She said that human... I've got something else to do, so I'll...
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. Paimon... It's more delicious. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious. Oh, we're We're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon!
Ha! You've got some nerve.
Oh, you needn't worry. It's all right, though.
Really?
You're all...
Oh, Paimon no.
Still, what brings you...
A friend of ours met you.
Ah, so you know... So she mentioned me?
She said that you're a
No.
Huh? So you're...
Oh, of course it doesn't. Though,
Yeah.
are we... Why not? If...
Oh. In that...
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! Ooh, so much...
Wait, Charlotte. Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If...
Huh. That's the... If you're seriously... From what I've seen, so in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping it. Just think about it. If this nation... And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that... I'm not a dreamer. But anyway...
That's... so... Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we? The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty... Paimon's been thinking... If it wasn't Fontaine... No, Paimon... We've always been moving to the next You mean... Still Huh. Feels like he'll grow more, but it's still better than...
Ah, so the two of you are still here.
Oh, you're from the Palais...
Yes, I'm Isadora. Not at all. Yes, inside...
A riot?
Well, that's Lady Farina loudly accusing her, and before she could risk, the crowd continued to...
So people have...
I agree.
So what happened after that?
Seeing that the situation, the Marechaussee Phantom...
So, you mean...
That's right. That said, I don't think there's... Good.
Don't worry, this...
Ah, is that so?
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then. If we know for... And as we all... When Nervalet was taught, it would be hard for... Paimon thinks Farina... Huh! Well, what do you think? In that case, there's... This place looks deserted. Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of death at station. Could Farina really be here? Let's try to find her as soon as possible. That's Farina, right?
What was meant... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but what can I even do?
Who's that?
Don't worry, Farina. Farina.
They even... Oh, and I'm sure...
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are... That's...
Farina just ran off! Quick, we have to catch... This should be the place, right? Hey, Farina! There's a good hiding spot over...
What?
Hurry, they're almost...
Fine, I suppose... tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean, I'm...
Yep, that's a good girl.
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, did it?
It can't be.
Well, there's no need.
Yeah, but the people of... It's true. I've tried all, but oh my, we cannot make an enemy of the give up, indeed. Fate. But just now, as long as don't worry. Well, that's enough for now. Don't take
Come on!
Share, that's impossible. A witness, and if to that...
Ladies and gentlemen, this can now without...
So do not forget, however, that...
May I interpret these words as your in that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor.
You would draw your I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Paimon can't believe it.
What the heck is going on?
Wow. How
Lady Farina.
It would seem that there has been...
Looking for excuse.
I raised my hands I'm sorry. You are not... But now, I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world this time. Applaud and mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine.
Woohoo!
Oh, no. Why does it feel like Farina just... Also, even though she's still acting...
All right, then. Who...
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
is that? Also, please, just how much...
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks.
Navia,
Most of the people who participated in the disturbances, they changed into plain the people's resentment. Moreover, according to
so you mean...
And their goal was...
That's right.
As the super ultimate version, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson was an archon. My thanks, Farina. Of course, this performance, we had to select a location.
So, in other words...
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster.
Then, you gathered a crowd, prepared also that...
Yes, that is correct.
Well, Clorand, as for you, you'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor. Oh? It's fine. The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this try.
Sir Prosecutor, please allow me to This is a document.
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's here. Oh, let Paimon see. Wait, so in other words, we can refer... Let's information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, alright?
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duels you took part in at the Opera House. That's one for the history books, all right.
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Oh, just fast forward. Of course. It is only...
That's true. But my charge here is unrelated to your instead.
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Hey,
Charge accepted. Lady Farina. Lady Farina.
I plead not. There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine.
yeah,
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon. See? Even the... if you wish.
an argument.
Well, and if I...
That doesn't... First of all, you made...
Who gave you that?
A curse. But in light of this claim...
Nova had sensed it too.
Lady Farina. Well, it...
Well, don't start. Besides, for centuries, one need only to turn their eyes towards...
That doesn't... You tried to
Didn't I make myself clear at the time?
Lady Farina, I believe a remind while the court is in... You will prove yourself... That was no trick of...
So, you neither knew why child instead of having been...
The real Hydro Archon. It is true that I did not know why the Oratrice gave out a guilt, but the Oratrice handed out that you can't...
She's still throwing out all...
My
If that poses a concern...
Aren't you the Hydro Archon?
Indemnitium! Yes! It's all because of Indemnitium! All Archon. Thus did I...
Isn't that...
Yeah, no matter...
It seems like nobody's buying Farina's excuse.
Hey, come now, everyone. I'm still the police.
If what the prosecutor...
Did she deceive...
Enough. That's enough. Tell me then, if you have...
Wow. It has been established.
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can...
Miss Navia.
Super sorry, Mr. Now, I've brought some seawater from Poisson, including those... So, if we are to believe... But, if you don't dare to touch it, then we would have basically proved the reverse. Oh, and I must I do hope you'll act prudently.
Navia from the...
If Lady Farina...
Lady Farina.
Well, of course he had to.
She's just
What's going on?
due to the inherent.
Hey!
I'm fine! Look at me, will you believe—
Miss Siegewin?
Siege, don't be nervous. That's—
Please announce the
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was—
Thank you, Miss Siegewin.
Oh wait, what did she just—
Well, however, after extensive discussion, we exchanged it for— We don't want anyone else to lose—
Yeah, so out of regard, it's a great thing that the directs—
I can't— Listen to me, everyone! Please think about it! How also— Please, anyone, just listen to me! I swear, I really am your—
I don't think anything.
With all the things that have been said, Paimon doesn't think—
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end. If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway her. She's too stacked against her now.
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is guilty. We shall now turn to the... According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique...
Well, what's wrong?
No.
Isn't that correct?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty to be punished via the death sentence.
That's actually one of the events.
The one and only time the death.
Farina's been—
This outcome is indeed... Is this sentence...
Yeah! Even Vache wasn't sent—
Indeed. But now, the
Excuse me, if I may interrupt. Is the trial still—
Fremine! Huh, you finally made it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that—
I looked everywhere, but has the trial already—
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine. Please allow me... Traveler, I believe that you have already seen the...
Huh? So what do you see?
I believe I've now made...
Huh? So when you—
In truth, However, I'm uncertain...
Okay, let— The first stone slate describes what you just said. Does that mean that Fontainians are— The second stone slate shows— This must be the point when the third slate shows that— Well, the fourth slate is the— We didn't believe that such a— That doesn't sound— That doesn't—
know from the case of this and the first stone. This.
That doesn't sound. That doesn't.
Perhaps what is about to take place. And
That doesn't sound.
it's not as when the.
That doesn't.
The prophecy from the if
They'll dissolve into the primordial. The Hydro Archon was. Navia fell into the water. The eruption of the primordial. The stone slate's content. Huh? Oh, Paimon gets it now. So that, but
Let's hear them.
Incredible.
We're
all Fontainian. The evidence for that. Oh, and according to
Indeed.
yeah, and it follows from the content of the that could also.
The Hydro Archon.
And yet, after many hundreds of years,
Yeah, isn't so? Wouldn't it be trying to show the in the end? Did Paimon get all that right?
you've made some keen deductions. I must, however, while you were able to decode all the information when we were at the ruin, now that the slate collection is complete,
What?
I believe I should share this truth not only with you, your hypotheses. In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land. The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the Hydro Archon. However, he not one to give in. She eventually found a way to create permanent humanoid bodies for her. She poured prime, but if Fontainian. Of course, the Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create a new human race, and thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea. That is the truth.
That's way too much information. Wait, but if that's the truth...
This really might.
Alas, your hypothesis regarding a key point of the vision, they have not. The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro. You may also recall not, therefore, that the people of Fontaine, yes.
I think I'm, in truth,
What should we? If that's the case,
Traveler, I would like to point out another small about the fourth slip. However, as for the root cause of the catastrophe. This eruption was just a small warning of the.
that doesn't.
It was both dream.
If we're talking about it,
The truth.
dream?
So we've met it at last. I understand that whale does not belong. It has been greedily, and once it is finished
You said that when the Hydro Archon first
Precisely. That whale, therefore, when it left the primordial sea.
we just...
That is correct. From the way he looked, he must have been...
That battle maniac. Anyway,
It is too late. It had already absorbed, even if the entire...
That we've already done. We've come.
Indeed.
I'll fight it to the end.
so the prophecy will be fulfilled no matter what, huh?
The prophecy. Just as prophecy. Ultimately.
What's happening with the oratories?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Farina!
No, I still need answers.
You...
Sorry. That shocked...
You are not Farina.
This...
Focalor.
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. The heavenly prince...
Deceiving the...
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. One was not amused. She knew full... And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather... I spent a terribly long time mulling it over. Alone on the ocean, I had to outwit... I'm a genius, I know. Although, looking back now, it was... But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than
So you were also once one...
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do. Even after becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as not the me used. She could feel joy, sorrow, and her strengths, but in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly... Anyway, all part of the plan. Do you still remember the fight? In order that under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But instead, I suppose now you probably understand.
But Farina is only... Even though she has had a...
It has indeed. It's been and all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely. permitted you to come onto this? All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no... I am Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where?
Be not nervous. Be not
Wait a moment. You're... Mirror me? Mirror me.
The prophecy.
What prophecy? The people...
Oh.
What? But...
I will tell you.
Oh, but if there were...
I suppose.
Huh?
Don't worry.
Play...
That's right. If you can...
But...
Don't worry. Being a human, remember.
So...
To a... But...
A trial. What should I say to most... I'm sure you've all heard about... In truth, as the god Focalor, once again, this... I thought I might...
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses...
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest.
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen.
Wait, what's going on? Right. Calm down, Farina. Assertive. Now, I was wondering if some... You may consider... Now then!
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were...
Personality? It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, we have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be... The scales of... May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. There is... So long as I...
Lady Farina.
Besides,
If I'm...
a
That's true,
No need for fright. And do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now.
Lady Farina.
No need to... All right.
He's...
Lady Farina.
I see. It's as I thought then. All manner. Really?
I'm...
The day is fine, but it's good to... Maybe this is fun.
Lady Farina, here...
They'll be...
Lady Farina, I've...
Indeed, my
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant...
Understood. I feel utter...
Lady Farina, I've heard that the first... Are you crying?
This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the
No.
So, in hundreds of years, I never have I want to dive. All I can do is keep hard.
Farina, although I don't...
Share, that's impossible.
But even if you're just share it with me.
A witness. And if to... He's right. But if things... No, Farina. But what if, Farina, is it such... If you let this think about it long and hard. No, all you need to do, dear spectator, is to...
Fine.
So even Farina...
Yes, she did very well. If she had let... It seems that trusting
I believe that... How would you build...
Ah, good, good. Of course the Udex of Fontaine has I'm sure you...
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a It now seems that...
And then I became one with the Ortrees, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes. Alas, you're In truth, it is no... Oh, you... my work over these, but really, the vast majority has been, had to be.
It was all.
Indeed. This power accrued over 5 centuries, but
So the Oratrices, the destruction of that divine throne.
returning what's right. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the. Oh, what? The authority of the.
All you've done.
I've never quite seen. Hydro Dragon. I must say, had it been within my right, Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea. And that I, for my. Speaking of justice, I have always believed that just so, if the theft of the primordial sea, then leaving, in other words, defying the at this point, Eudex Nervillet.
So when I was at last, in the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of you are things being as they are. Surely you know that I could never declare that.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervillet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
I, Eudex Nervillet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Was that bright?
But since
It's time to end. I have gained this. We should seize the opportunity to traveler. Now that the the root of the come with me, traveler. The already done my best to separate the power of the primordial sea from the whale. But considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power. I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
You poor lost.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. Chance will present it.
Observe to dust.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Why is there a hole-looking thingy over there? It looks really scary.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe to dust.
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
Defensive mode engaged.
Go claw! Look, a rainbow! Hey-ya!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Ding dong, water bomb!
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but... oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
That power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, it's just that he is.
I simply did not, so you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree, that kind of power, all in all. The point.
Well, so what sort of person?
Oh, right. His name is Sertologi.
I am
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous.
The foul?
Still nothing?
Ooh, that one we've heard.
Oh, but I suppose you understand.
Wait, didn't you?
Actually, never mind that the all-devouring, such roiling hydra as such. In other words.
What?
Not to worry.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Lands, initiate emergency rescue!
Hurry!
Hey, lend a hand!
Look! The water's receding!
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright?
We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
The soil renewed. Old soil can skyship wing. The various dispute people always call. Wow, Paimon barely recognizes the people in the Republic.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The value for these big Edwin's assistant, Jurier
Paimon's curious.
And that's exactly why. Oh, this time we'll be. Oh, it's you.
Hey,
I'm here to update my. Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garu. Our residents are.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of. But if you don't mind,
I get where you're coming from.
that would be fine.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the.
Huh?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole. There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking if you.
Forget it.
I see.
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone.
How did it go? Was it a good?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the also not to. Wow.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview.
Whoa, you're well.
That's a.
In truth, I told him that it was.
You're right.
Stay safe now, and tell.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgia.
Looks like you've been missing it.
Duke! Did you?
Of course.
It's an honor to find.
No need to thank.
Of course, of course.
All right then, this way. It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her.
Sir, please don't.
But it looks.
No,
Now, I might not look it, but I actually the boat that brought about it. Still, if I might ask.
I have to apologize, but that ship is present.
Really?
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or
Did you really have to use the word? Well, then,
Is my hair messed up?
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try?
Ah, see.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Sure.
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been?
Same old, is.
Other than that flying ship.
That's why I decided to let.
You're too kind, sir.
I see.
He sure did win the.
I'll tell them that there's good.
Oh.
What change can there be? As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave though.
Hey, everyone. The photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go.
There'll be an.
Maybe. Who knows? All right. Last stop, the docks. Navia mentioned that she stated.
Traveler, Paimon. And Miss Charlotte.
Would you like a magic pocket? What sort of gadget? It's a wondrous bag. Trick a friend. You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine? To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I...
Lynette sure is working hard to help Fremine social.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to...
Yes, I was planning to first introduce
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out.
Lynette, could you...
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. Father says that you did a...
that's alright.
Oh, I guess after Lady Farina...
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, it could have been done as an... Furthermore...
That's true.
I would agree. I suspect you'll have to...
But back to the top.
They say that he's returned to Snesh...
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of...
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Well, what do you know?
Are you going to take the nose?
That is our duty. Don't be too switching my masks. Well, that depends on many things. As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners. A vision.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh?
Greetings, Miss Journalist. That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled...
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, traveler, Paimon.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this must be. Alright then.
Well, guess we send Charlotte off. Shall we? The entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there! So, you really are here, Neverland? Paimon didn't think you were going to have...
Really? Oh, I suppose. In any case, you came at a good time.
Aw, Paimon... Alright, let's have it. Whoa. So that's what happened? Fossilor destroyed the... But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to...
For me, the Fontanians, but so long as those. In other words, when I gave.
Fossilor must have counted on you to make that decision as... Yeah! And...
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
hang on. When we spoke to we guessed that there might be some...
No one. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you. In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Well, we're good.
What next?
I can finally. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something I'm sure I've encountered something like this before.
I do not know what
You should have the
remains. Well, that much is true, but I fear I have never.
I've been training with. It is only natural for the. Regardless, you should. To live in itself is a blessing.
What do you mean?
No need to.
This third
Master never mentioned. If you're interested, though,
Next time.
I do.
That's what
The remains of... So that's what the...
All the same, assuming.
And she said that...
If she speaks the truth. I guess that you might already. That means that the
No, let's... Comparing the Traveler to the Dead Third... That's what you say, but this...
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind.
Alright.
Yes.
But...
I suppose that would be the mystery of. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if life flows. And what ultimate.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please. I... He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nod-Krai on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. Let us... have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity. Humanity. The wanton cruelty of the...
perfect.
The only ones for the job.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh?
I came across this commission. It seems simple, with the reputation of the...
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so...
This commission was jointly... But the problem is...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name.
Unlikely. Besides, putting up in any case...
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to... We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about...
Hello there. You looking...
Oh, no, we're
Ah, so you hear about that? To be honest, we aren't holding out much. We've pretty much had it up.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really...
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know it may seem like we just don't know. At least that's what every...
Alright.
Young guy. I chat with him.
Now that you've started talking...
But of course, there aren't many young people...
Could he have just...
No.
Huh. If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadi.
Ah, so
Could you tell us a bit about...
of course. I'm happy with my failing eyesight. I'm afraid I can't offer much about... I don't think he would often take time. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with as the village chief.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and... But, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so, and nobody has been able to tell us anything about his... Wait. Okay, Paimon's...
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need to worry. Is this the...
Yep. We used to all... I was surrounded by...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems. Really? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, no matter what came he was so ever since he No, none of those things.
Wow. Did he ever tell you any...
Oh, right. I didn't know whether... Look at me. The last time come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Hey, look at those hilly... the abyss... Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick! Chew on this! Rush attack!
Leave this place.
Be silent. Night falls.
Good luck! Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting—
It was no trouble.
Now they seem agitated.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara. Wait a second. The person... It's Dane's...
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you—
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it—
It's hardly
Ah, so you—
naturally. The Abyss Order is...
So you think the Abyss—
As things stand,
Still,
the best way to protect them is by and you shall have them, don't worry. Ah, so that's someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of...
Right! That
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your I said there's still hope for the sinner you wish to know about. His situation, his name, I'm loath to it.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedderfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul, Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is, and the one we just learned about.
They were once people of great esteem, 6 of us. Yet, so they became sinners. And when the cataclysm occurred, indeed. Of course.
So, Dane...
I've continued by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, Paimon
Indeed. The eye was integral to their... There are many signs.
Then, what should we do?
Our most pressing, based on the intel...
The ley lines?
Traveler, my recent investigation...
Wait.
It's certainly possible.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try and... Well, let's go find... Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing...
Oh, young guy?
There appeared memories. No, it wasn't a dream, and I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first...
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with...
Indeed.
Wait then. But why would he do something...
Whatever the Abyss or...
What sort of
that their goal is... I am the only person who knows. Your concerns are not... However, come with me.
Oh, so you're going to...
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Accelerating. Insulation chamber.
Look, a rainbow!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Cleanup sequence in it.
Go claw! Ding dong!
You poor lost lamb.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Installation chamber deployed.
Chew on this! Look, the ring!
With one heart, we pray, lush as the moonlight.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Kerplunk! Ding dong water buff!
Leave this place.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were... Now that they're in the vicinity...
Dane? What's wrong? Wow, you must be...
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order is... Just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have...
The Abyss Order's on the move! The ley lines are all out of whack! We better hurry back to Vimara. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell at last. They no longer... Such was the price they paid.
Did you hear that? It sounded... Oh, this is... Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of time. Release your tears. You know.
Over there. It looks like they're sleepy.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall...
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly trails... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance...
The abyss? Oh, thank you for your...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least...
But how is... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing village... You're right.
Someone's gone.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of... He's around 20 years...
Oh, hi.
Really?
There aren't many young people. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. Yeah, I just saw...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he... Do you think maybe...
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him. If we really did travel back to a time... If this person only...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else, just like how you entered. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he... Right. If he's... But didn't Bayron... Who knows how long this ley line disturb... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! Like, does it make...
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the... There's a difference between...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the implanted memory. If the memory's included, like there could be over... That's why he makes...
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's... We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns...
Oh, right! Come to think of it, every time time always passed by really slowly. Even when it...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that...
So, you see, Granny Jahiat was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of it...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them so...
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
born into abject sorrow. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory, but... I suppose you could call it the realm of my... it's nothing. I still... Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree... Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but... Despite his... In truth, the person you see before you now is nothing but a... As for your question... In its primitive form, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the but it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its after all. That. I just wanted them to feel like as if... Why would I do something? But I had to know what it would be like if Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I was curious, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been? I know it sounds, after all, any chance at living even the form you see before you. I know. But there's nothing if I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Exactly. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif has had his plan was to... He would then hand the eye that way. Captain Dainsleif could have... That's right. Because... Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him, given the tense situation. I'm sorry, Traveler. I promise I'm not trying. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of everything. In any case, you remember my father, don't? After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my Hilly, to comfort me. That story, man. My goal was simply to implant a specific memory. In that memory, I can't change the world. All that's left of my... But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk. That battle early, the one against I didn't expect, were it not for that. The loom of before the heavenly principles. Oh, yes, not long ago, such a flick. However, the heaven, you could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves, even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight, he brought comfort. So ask yourself, of course, that's only one. Ether?
You're the only one in this. There's so much. There's just one. Why? Why can't we continue?
At the end of my journey, do you remember you told me to have a place like that? Well,
You mean?
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I don't even know how to...
Huh?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence. Including all...
You're only telling...
Still so sleep. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers... Oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a... Let's think for it. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? It's just that, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the Paimon didn't see...
Accelerating.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two.
I was part of the search. Honestly, I just... He always... If Kari Bear... I relied on him for a lot of... Okay, I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like... You don't need... It's just like Kari Bear said. And you know, anyway...
Well, that... Oh, right!
Sunlight index is currently optimal, suitable for drying clothes, cleaning outdoor environments, or alternatively, I could accompany you for a period.
Is it just me? Or have there been more and more merchant ships recently?
These cosmetics are...
I've got plenty of time to enjoy my vacation.
This liquor is just how I like it. Strong.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional Yeah. Accelerating. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I... accelerating.